Kalimera! Hi, if you're new here, my name is Sina. I'm an energy therapist and singer based in New York City, and right now I've spent a total of 5 days here in Cyprus, where I am to explore if I can make some kind of transatlantic situation happen for myself, or maybe move here entirely someday. Who knows? Anyway, I want to share my first impressions with you, and before I do, I want to say that these are first impressions based on someone who is coming here from a big city like New York with the intention of maybe making a transatlantic life happen. It's not a vacation review, because if I was going to go here for a vacation, I would book a beach hotel and so many other things. So this is not a review or an experience or a first impression of that kind of a trip. Anyway, here we go. So my first impressions. I flew into Larnaca airport, and the customs, the immigration there was super easy. I do have a European passport in addition to my American one, so I just scanned it on one of those automatic machines they have there, and that took like 1 minute. Super A plus. A funny detail from the airport is that you actually need a €2 coin to get your luggage cart, which I didn't have, but I went to the exchange rate place inside there where you can get cash. So thankfully I had a couple of dollar bills on me, and I could use them to get a €2 coin. So if you can bring that, if you need a luggage cart, definitely bring that ahead of time. I recommend the coffee at the arrivals area in Larnaca airport. I had one. I had an iced latte. It was super delicious. I had a really heartfelt and nice taxi ride. Shout out to Nicodemus, my taxi driver. He gave me the best Greek lesson. He showed me all kinds of Greek music, and it's more important than we realize to have a nice arrival experience like that with the people who are driving you. So that really put my visit here off to a great start. It's nice to have space here compared to New York City. That is a huge reason why I'm here in the first place, and also it's a huge first impression. It's much more space for the money, at least if you're paying in dollars at the moment. So that is on my list. I was surprised that the outskirts of Limassol, which is where I'm staying, is still pretty undeveloped. There's a lot of construction going on around me. It's quiet in my apartment, which I love. And there's no huge construction sites like in New York, obviously, so it's not a problem. But I'm just mentioning it because, yeah, I thought that where I had booked to stay, which is kind of close to Oasis Beach, would be more developed, but I have yet to go to where the really developed parts are. So I'll give a report from those places too. I know they're super nice. You definitely need a car here if you're gonna do what I'm gonna do, which I don't have a car yet. So I've been walking a lot. I do love to walk. I walk everywhere in Manhattan, so far that's been working out fine for me. And speaking of New York, heat is not really an issue here. When I looked at the weather report and I saw that it was going to be 100 degrees, 101 degrees, or 30 Celsius, 31 Celsius, I thought, oh boy, it's going to be really hot for me because I'm a Norwegian. that, can't handle that much heat. But it's really manageable for me. Obviously, I'm inside with AC most of the time, but walking outside, I had kind of forgotten about how this Mediterranean heat works as compared to 100 degrees in New York City. It feels completely different and much, much more manageable. But yeah, make sure that you have AC in your unit before you come here. And you do sweat a lot more. So you need to replenish with water and electrolytes. I brought a shower head here because I follow a really, really great channel called Rico Go. It's a German guy who also lives here in Cyprus, and he has posted so many cool videos with great tips, so I definitely want to give a shout out to him. So on his recommendation, I brought a shower head because in one of his videos he said to or not a shower head, what am I saying? A shower filter. Bring a shower filter. He said to do that because the water here has a lot of chlorine in it, and it's also pretty hard. So he advised to do that, and I did, and I love it. Just a random first impression, meat is much cheaper here than in New York City. I bought several times already, actually. I bought chicken thighs, which like a package of 2 big chicken thighs, and in New York that would be probably $13.99 in Manhattan, at least. In Cyprus, where I go to buy my groceries, they sell it for $4, €3 something, which is $4. So that's really cool. And the last thing I have on my list is that as a New Yorker, my experience walking around here on the outskirts of Limassol is that it's kind of like a 50-50 situation. If people are a bit more shy or very happy and friendly, like my taxi driver, he was super outgoing. And I took Pilates today at a really, really great studio called Contrology Pilates. Highly recommend. The owner there was also super outgoing and welcoming and happy and friendly. And then the flip side is out here, when like in the grocery store and stuff, people are a bit more shy compared to the culture that I'm used to being surrounded by in Manhattan. They're a bit more reserved, which is what I would experience if I went back home to Norway also. So yeah, those are my first impressions. It was kind of a random stream of consciousness, but I hope that was helpful. Thanks for staying here on my channel. Please like and subscribe if you haven't. There's more content coming about Cyprus, about New York, about my energy healing. If you want to book a session, you can go to sinaenergetics.com. Music is coming. Only good things, so let's keep the good vibes up, and thanks for being here.